problem that affects Louisiana is marine vessel degradation. Since Louisiana is a large contributor to marine vessel usage, it is important to improve safety and reliability while also extending the lifetime of boats. Saltwater corrosion, UV radiation, and humidity all contribute to the degradation of marine vessels. Corrosion being the biggest contender can cause ships or other vessels to wear down and become unsuitable for use. This plays a major role in the safety of the people aboard the vessel and the surrounding environment. This is an extreme example of what corrosion and marine vessel degradation can do to a ship over time. Marine vessel degradation completely compromises the hull as well as other important components that are crucial to making the ships viable for use.
Another example of a marine vessel material degradation disaster is the OceanGate Titan submarine. The submarine lost its structural integrity and imploded in on itself due to the massive amounts of pressure. This caused the loss of life of 5 individuals, which could have been prevented if the proper engineering techniques were used. We plan on trying to avoid cases like this by introducing engineering techniques that will improve safety and reliability while also extending the lifetime of the material used. One boat manufacturing company based throughout Louisiana is Metal Shark. Metal Shark is responsible for the development of numerous passenger, commercial, utility, and even law enforcement boats. We decided to focus on Metal Shark marine vessels because of their contribution to the manufacturing of law enforcement vessels. Metal Shark creates their law enforcement boats out of aluminum alloy 5086 with no other additions to the material.
Aluminum 5086 is an aluminum magnesium alloy that has great strength by itself, but also has room for improvement. A few weaknesses of 5086 aluminum include stress corrosion cracking and the inability to be heat treated. Aluminum 5086 is usually strengthened through strain hardening. A few other ways to increase the properties of the alloy include shot peening and cathodic protection. Shot peening is the process of bombarding the material with tiny beads of other materials which changes the microstructure and ultimately increases the hardness and strength of the aluminum alloy. Shot peening is a great way to improve a material. It increases fatigue life, strength, and corrosion resistance. Shot peening would greatly improve Metal Shark's boats by increasing the longevity of their boats and maximizing safety.
This graph shows the effect of micro-hardness of aluminum alloys given different distances underneath the treated surface. As you can see, the deeper into the alloy you look, the softer the material gets. This is after treating with a constant speed of 50 meters per second for 2.5 minutes, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. We would shot peen the aluminum with 0.006 newtons at 50 psi and a standoff distance of 7 inches. We would also set the nozzle angle to 90 degrees with a moderate flow rate. This is a photo of the microstructure of the 5086 aluminum after shot peening. As a result of the shot peening, the surface will be thin, dark, and highly deformed, and there will be dimpled crater pattern. However, under the surface will consist of normal aqueous grains.
Cathodic protection is essentially the process of turning the material into the cathode of an electrochemical cell. This is a common form of corrosion resistance for marine vessels, pipelines, and other systems that are exposed to water or other corrosive environments. Cathodic protection works by redirecting corrosion currents away from the protected structure, ensuring long-term durability and safety. Cathodic protection does not change the microstructure of the material. In conclusion, aluminum 5086 is a great material for building marine vessels, but that doesn't mean it can't be better. The best two ways to improve 5086 aluminum are shot peening and cathodic protection. Shot peening changes the microstructure and microhardness of the material, while cathodic protection prevents corrosion. Law enforcement vessels should be one of the top priorities when it comes to increasing strength and durability of different vessels because of the intense situation they are likely to encounter.